Have you ever felt your heart race at the thought of getting close to someone? That invisible wall that seems to appear just when you're about to make a deeper connection? You're not alone. Millions of people experience intimacy anxiety, but here's the truth. What feels like a wall is actually a door, and you hold the key to opening it. The desire for genuine connection is woven into our DNA. Yet for many of us, past experiences, self-doubt, or fear of vulnerability can transform this natural yearning into a source of anxiety. But here's something powerful to remember. Every deep connection you've ever admired started with someone choosing courage over comfort. Let's explore 3 transformative strategies that will help you move from fear to freedom in your relationships. The first is what I call the courage ladder. Instead of diving into the deep end of vulnerability, start with small, manageable steps. Share something slightly personal with a trusted friend. Notice how it feels. Celebrate these small victories because each one builds your confidence muscle. The second strategy is reframing your inner dialogue. When you feel the anxiety rising, pause and ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? Often, we're replaying old narratives that no longer serve us. Replace thoughts like, I'll get hurt if I open up, with being vulnerable allows me to experience genuine connection. This isn't just positive thinking, it's rewiring your brain for intimacy. Your body holds wisdom, and learning to listen to it is our third strategy. When anxiety surfaces, instead of fighting it, acknowledge its presence. Take deep breaths. Feel your feet on the ground. This simple practice helps you stay present rather than getting lost in future worries or past hurts. Research shows that people who gradually work through their intimacy anxiety report more satisfying relationships and a stronger sense of self-worth. But here's what's fascinating. The very act of working through these fears becomes a source of personal strength. Every time you choose to stay present despite discomfort, you're building emotional resilience. Consider this. Intimacy anxiety often shows up because you care deeply about connections. It's not a flaw, it's a sign that relationships matter to you. The key is learning to channel this care into growth rather than withdrawal. Let's talk practical steps. Start by identifying one person you feel relatively safe with. Share something small but meaningful. Notice how they respond. Most often, vulnerability is met with compassion, creating a positive cycle of trust and connection. Remember that setbacks are normal. If you find yourself pulling back one day, that's okay. Progress isn't linear. What matters is your commitment to gentle persistence. Each time you return to practicing openness, you're strengthening your capacity for connection. The journey to deeper connections might feel challenging, but you're more equipped than you realize. Every time you've overcome a fear in the past, you've proven your capacity for growth. Every moment you choose to stay present with uncomfortable emotions, you're developing mastery over anxiety. Your desire for meaningful connections is a strength, not a weakness. The anxiety you feel doesn't define you. It's simply a signal that you're stepping into growth. And while the path to deeper intimacy might feel uncertain, remember that everyone who's ever experienced profound connection started exactly where you are. Today marks a new chapter in your story. Whether you take a small step or a giant leap, you're moving in the direction of authentic connection. The world needs your openness, your truth, and your capacity to connect deeply with others. Take a moment now to imagine yourself 6 months from now, looking back at this moment. See yourself having taken those brave steps toward deeper connections. Feel the pride of knowing you chose growth over fear. That future is available to you, and it starts with one conscious choice to move forward, one breath at a time. You have everything you need to create the connections you desire. Trust your journey, embrace the process, and remember, every step toward vulnerability is a step toward the life you want to live.